We all know that one salesperson who gets everything to fly off the shelves, and her customers are happy about it too. It's like she can read minds. How in the world does she do it? And more importantly, how can you and I?
Market joy.
I tried forcing my CRM to do mass outreach. After all, I paid thousands of dollars for the darn thing. But you definitely shouldn't. That almost got me banned from social media and produced more bounces from email providers, well, than a slinky tumbling down a mountain. So, since the numbers game is turning into a huge no-no, regardless of how much we pay, I decided to use AI to outsmart everyone and get them to buy my stuff. Now, most people think using AI for sales or marketing just means writing a bunch of one-size-fits-all messages. I mean, who doesn't love to get a generic email saying, "Hello, first name," and then spamming, automating it into the mailboxes of everyone who seems to have a pulse. But there's a much smarter way that's actually better than reading minds, and you'll be stunned how little it actually costs. Remember all those annoying privacy policy updates you click "I agree to" because you don't want to turn your smartphone into a $1,000 paperweight? What that means is that you're basically giving companies the right to track everything you do. And yes, in case you're wondering, this even applies to Google Chrome in incognito mode. Sorry, clearing your browser history won't help either. They already know what you searched last summer. So why is this even better than actually reading minds? Well, because lots of people think they are going to do something, like those New Year resolutions many of you probably took, but then end up not doing the thing they said they would. Because, well, a million unpredictable reasons. That's why surveys are so often useless in product development, by the way. To actively know if somebody is going to buy, instead of asking them, we need to use AI to check what they are actually doing online. And no, I'm not just talking about page views, time spent on site, email opens, clicks, or the ever popular social media interaction race everyone is after, as if it's still 2018. I mean, you talking about wanting to buy a race car bed for your son and then seeing an ad pop on your phone's browser proposing you a great deal on one. That actually happened to me, and just like you, I squeaked, "My phone is listening to me!" But no, your phone isn't. That would actually be illegal. Well, unless you say, "Hey Google," or authorized your assistant to listen whenever you look or wave at it on a Nest Hub or something. And before you ask, yes, I'm sure the AI is following my lack of fitness progress with a digital chuckle every time I walk from the shower to the bedroom. I'm talking about figuring out buyer intent the legal way. AI software can analyze vast amounts of data and see patterns in behavior humans wouldn't even pick up on. Here are 5 examples, and number 3 might shock you. 1. Monitoring the search terms used by visitors before they land on a site can reveal their purchase intent. 2. Analyzing how a user moves their mouse on a web page and where they click provides insights into their interest level and decision-making process. 3. Utilizing AI to predict personal life events, for example, marriage, pregnancy, moving, based on their behavior patterns. I gotta tell Irene. 4. Analyzing the language and word choice in user-generated content or communication to gauge personality traits and potential buying preferences. 5. Using AI to analyze posts, comments, and interactions on social media for preferences towards specific products or brands. It's certainly sneaky stuff, but it isn't magic. It's software. And in case you're wondering, I did buy that race car bed for my boy. He was over the moon with it. And I saved about 4 trips to those huge Swedish furniture retailer mazes you get so lost in, they actually built restaurants into them. Damn, that's brilliant upselling. Buyer intent read my mind and I was happy to buy. Why? Because I was actually looking for the product and AI just handed it to me in the most convenient moment. You see, most businesses think that people hate spending their hard-earned cash and somehow try to elaborate twisted strategies to trick people into buying. But that's actually not true. Most women, and a big share of men, but I'll let you save face publicly here, actually love buying stuff. They just hate getting sold to. That's why buyer intent is so successful. It's basically the digital version of the owner of that butcher shop I've been going to for years. And when I walk in on Saturday, the lady goes, "Hi, Kai, barbecue with the kids this Sunday. I've saved you some prime cuts and that veggie hamburger steak you wondered about 2 weeks ago." Who would resent that woman? My wallet? Maybe, but not my family. They think I actually remembered the temporary vegetarian phase my daughter mentioned way back. That combination of personalization and great timing hits hard. Traditional sales and marketing is getting 20% more expensive every year. And guess what? It works less and less well. Why? Because in today's world, you can't just treat every customer the same. In 2024, traditional outreach is actively being blocked by service providers, carriers, and even phone manufacturers. My Samsung phone has an AI that screened cold calls without ringing. And before that, iOS 14 flat out killed Facebook ads retargeting, even on my iPhone. Email accounts without prior authentication and precision targeting won't even make it into your customer spam folder. You need to change your sales strategy to fit your customers' specific wants and needs. Really. MarketJoy uses AI and big data to figure out and predict buyer intent for you, effectively letting you know your potential customers better, what they need, what problems they have, and when they are ready to buy. Plus, we take all the risk for you. But what really sets MarketJoy apart is their guarantees. If you don't get at least 50 sales qualified leads during your first 6 months, they'll keep working for free until you do. Ready to beat your competition and leave them scratching their heads if you can actually read minds? Book a call and go from overlooked to overbooked, just as I did. Simply mention the code MindReader to the MarketJoy consultant on your discovery call to receive 10 intent leads completely free. Click right here to check out an amazing series we did, deep diving into exactly how it works, how you can implement it, and why you need it right now.